love or acceptance, loneliness, extreme poverty or neglect, homelessness, father trauma, fatherlessness, low self-esteem, rejection, desperation, or longing for an opportunity, and so much more. All these are points of access. A predator leans into your void to facilitate an environment for you to lower your inhibition. You have a void, and those same voids are the seat the predator sat in to then only weaponize them against you in a mastery art of manipulation and gaslight. You have nowhere to go. If you leave here, your life is over. No one loves you like I love you, and this is how you treat me. The truth is, your victimizer appeared as or with solutions to your needs, or more plainly, adapted the role of void filler in your life at some point. As your voids were being filled, abuse ensued simultaneously. This is the foundation of imprisonment.
SafeSpace, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that SafeSpace has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the SafeSpace private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the SafeSpace universe has to offer.
My people, my people, my people, my people, my people, my people. How are y'all doing today? Praise the Lord. There's two songs in my head right now. Da 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 da. I like your smile. The other song is Kingdom of Heaven, windows of heaven are open. Fire is falling tonight. Joy. Jesus, make everything all right. And both of those are going on in my head simultaneously. So for those of y'all that pray for me, you know how to pray now. Happy Wednesday, everyone. What a wonderful day to be alive. Is that true? Sometimes we be saying like ultra positive stuff. But do you like really mean that, or do you just trying to like hype yourself up? Like, I don't know if I mean that today. I don't know. I mean, it's all right to be alive. I mean, I'm not like jumping for joy for life right now. Really what that is, that's real thoughts, right? You know, you see people at work. How you doing? Oh, I'm good, man. Liar. You're sad right now. Cut it out. On the opposite side, it's either one or the other. You're super positive, right? Or it's this people. I knew someone, I used to hate to ask them how they were doing. How you doing? First response is a big sigh. I'm all right. Jesus Christ. Have you ever been good? Are you ever happy? Do the Jesus. My God. You don't have time for that. Look at your neighbor and say, keep it real. Either way, if you're sad, be sad. If you're happy, be happy. But don't be on autopilot. I honestly believe that person woke up in a good mood sometimes. They were just used to just complaining. So, they were just used to complaining. So it was like, and I've had better days. Nigga. All right. Okay. Anyway, hold on. I just got out the shower. Y'all know how that is. Anyway, we got a wonderful show. Is it wonderful? I'm not going to say it's wonderful. What's the adjective I want to use? A very intriguing, captivating show today. We're going over episode 2 of the abuse series. We're reviewing it. Now, let me see how long this thing is. Now, knowing me, I didn't pull it up. God dog it, VTerrillHill. How you not pull them things up? Hold on one sec. I need to pull it up anyway, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Why am I like this? I set up and I got everything set up properly. And history, because I'm sure I saw it. Was I on somebody else's YouTube? Jesus, Vincent. So I haven't even pulled. That is so strange for me. All right, hold on one sec. I got to pull this up real quick. Abuse series. Here we go. Oh, Lord, that video just popped up. Too soon. The blood of Jesus. All right, let me pull this up. Okay, so this video is only 9 minutes and 51 seconds. All right, guys. So we're going to be reviewing part 2 of the abuse series. This part is called From Pain to Power, Struggles for Life Beyond Abuse. Now, let me tell you this. That was not the original title of this. I don't remember what the original title is. It's probably on the thumbnail. Hold one second. Oh, advice to the victim. But by the time we had got, a clue on what we were doing, we started getting sedity and using AI to title these things. But that was not the title. Nonetheless, it's only 9 minutes and 51 seconds. I remember working on this video all through Christmas. And I'm going to get some more into it right before we watch it. But before we get into all of the heavy of it all, let me see how y'all doing today. Now, I can tell y'all right now, I don't feel like this today. No, not at all. But I'm going to muster up some funny and some entertaining, and we're going to get this done. So let me speak to y'all real quick. Hey, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? Hope you're well. My day was meh. It was okay, child. I've had better and I've had worse. It was meh. Hey, Kohar, how you doing? Why is that so funny to me? Selena, how you doing, Selena Maria? Hey, girl, hey. How you doing? LaQuisha, what up with you? How you doing, quick? Hey, David. David, what's up with that profile picture? Jesus Christ. David, what's up with that? Come here. Come here to me. Come on around here. Speak to the people. They ain't seen you in a long time anyway. Now, he looked like yesterday because he got his pajamas on, child. Hold on. You look a little dingy, but come on. Wow. This is my buddy, Dave. Now, David, talk to me real quick. What's up with what's up with this profile picture? What's the artistic expression? What's the direction we're going with this? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, your party.
Yeah, that was in February.
Oh, that was this year. Oh, okay. All right. Well, tell people, hey, David.
Hello.
David, your voice getting a little deep. Hello. All right. See you later, buddy. He is not no EP, Recash. Be rebuked. He's an associate producer at best. Hey, Recash. Nonetheless, there you go. Hello, Melissa. Let's see here. Andrea, how you doing? Just being me. How are you? And y'all should know by now. I'm always looking at profile pictures. Yeah, so I can see who you is, especially for those y'all coming to the conference. I don't want to be having looking because half of y'all don't use your government names anyway. Then you're gonna come up talking to me like you know me, and if you know me, you should know that's not gonna work because I'm gonna be like, hey, and you're gonna know I'm faking it, and it could be just being me the whole time.
So, but now that I see your little pretty face just being me, you come to the comment like, hey, girl. I must be tired already because I'm dozing off. Listen, I was really tempted to get a cup of coffee, but I don't want to do my system like that. Hey, Cookie Wookie, how you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Angel Heart, what up with you, sis? Appreciate you. Appreciate you all you do. What's up, Eric? How you doing, Eric? Rita, Riri. Hey, Riri, how you doing? Thank you very much, Selena. Born Other. I got like 4 or 5 different iterations of this shirt. Yeah. Let's see here. Hey, I was proud of you for making a Temptations movie reference today. Ain't nobody coming to say, I did. But now let me say this. If I'm going to keep it, TC, if I'm going to keep it honest, you know where I got that from? I didn't know that was connected to the Temptations. I got that from TikTok. So when I was reading, I was confused. That's why I said I did after I read what I said. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. So I can't really take that I can't take that credit. VT, are you pouring out the spout where the glory comes out? And have you recovered from my comment last night? Okay, I have not recovered from your diabolical comment last night in the private community. My spout is dry. Meat ain't beat and spout is dry. All of those are inside references. It's really not as bad as you think. It's inside private community jokes. It's really not as bad as you think. That meat was seasoned, though. We know that much. Dr. Creole Butterfly, how you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're good. Keep it real, please, right? Yeah, let's just keep it cute and real. Oh, my God. Okay. Let's see. Sharon, how you doing? Hope you're well. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. I need 5 of you guys to give $10 today, and we will have reached our goal. If I can get 5 of you to get $10, we'll reach our goal. And I'll cry. I will throw some water on my face and get that. You know that Kiara talk? We love you, God. I will do that whole thing. I will have a whole Pentecostal fake fit if I can get 10 of you to send $5 in the next 5 minutes. I will cut up Sister Keisha all day. Oh God, really well. That good. No, it's not. We done talked about this already. He is the associate producer. Voice deep and getting taller, right? Right. So I told the private community, he called himself streaming on Twitch. I told him once he streams 10 times, then we need to get to, okay, never mind, because I'm already behind on my deliverables. Winning what conference? So, girl, Selena, gonna tell you, hang around. Great. Conference. Hold on one second. Y'all don't mind. Now, I know this is a bit of a serious show, but y'all don't mind if I take my time today, right? I'm really not in the mood as it is already. So y'all let me just take my time today. And if I got a timestamp, I will. Thank you so much. I just need 4.5 of you guys to give $10. Thank you so much. But nonetheless, if I do this real quick, the Next Level Conference, March, and this looks better than this now, but it's my old one. March the 13th through the 15th, we'll be in Atlanta, Georgia, Selena. My parents and I co-host a conference together, and all of the things we talk about in the Wednesday podcast is what we surround the conference by. And I would love for you to be a special guest. I'm going to be giving out more information. I'll have the website up by June the 20th, and registration will be open on June the 20th. And it might as well just go ahead and talk about it real quick. We offer payment plans. So you could literally give offering, pay registration, and pay for your hotel room in payment plans every single month for 8 months. So you're not, so by the time you get to the conference and they be like, okay, now it's time to raise offer, you'll be like, already did. You don't have to pay for no hotel room. Everything is already taken care of in the conference. Selena, I would love for you to come and be one of the many special guests from SafeSpace that I'll have. All right. So thank you for asking. All right. Okay. Where we at here? I love how you love David when you ain't shading him. Right. I'm enjoying my nephews while they're in my presence. I'm enjoying my nephews. Okay. Are y'all ready? What's going to happen next? We're going to go on commercial break. I'm going to give some announcements, and then we're going to deep dive into episode 2 of the abuse series. Full disclosure, I don't know what's on here. I really don't. I purposely did not watch it. Even when I made the title From Pain to Power, I don't know if that's what this is about, but I sort of guessed. So we're going to all watch this together. I will be right back.
SafeSpace, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that SafeSpace has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the SafeSpace private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the SafeSpace universe has to offer.
All right, thank you so much for rocking with your boy. Hi, my name is VTerrillHill, and welcome to SafeSpace with VTerrillHill. If you want to be notified when I come live, text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 to be notified when I come live, all right? If I can get 4.5 of you to send $10, just 4.5. It's 30 of y'all watching, 4.5 of y'all. A tithe and a little extra to send $10, we could have reached our goal before we end the first break, and you have no idea how much that would bless me. SafeSpace VTH is the Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, info at VTerrillHill.com, and Venmo at VTerrillHill. Woo! SafeSpace VTH is the Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, info at VTerrillHill.com, Venmo at VTerrillHill. If you send me something nice, I'll open something nice. P.O. Box 221, Wissett, North Carolina 27377. P.O. Box 221, Wissett, North Carolina 27377. We've talked about the private community about 11 times before in the last 18 minutes. If you want to join the private community, there are 2, but the probably the entry, the gateway into the whole universe of SafeSpace would be this particular private community. Private community secular, and it's $2.99 a month. You can click the Linktree link in the video description box of the video you're watching. Moderators are putting it in the live YouTube comments. If you're watching on YouTube live or replay, there's a join button right up under the video. If you're on your desktop or laptop, everybody else, PayPal, Twitch, PayPal, Instagram, go to Facebook or YouTube to click the thing. Thank you so much. I just need 3.5 of you to send $10. Thank you guys so much. I do have a spiritual community. It's the sacred space of SafeSpace. We call that Sanctuary Number 3. You can join that by going to www.joinsafespace.com. www.joinsafespace.com. Thank you in advance. For those of you, you can go over there for 4 days free, and then it will be $9.99 a month. I pray. I teach tomorrow at 3 p.m. I will be teaching on the universal power of prayer, and we're going to start with point number 3 because I started last week. Focus, probably the one I'm most excited about teaching. Focus. It's at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. info@VTerrillHill.com is my email address. Email me at info@VTerrillHill.com. I answer all emails. Lastly, but certainly not least, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. 21 likes. Thank you guys so much because there's 33 of you watching. All right, let's get this party started. There are 2 of you watching on a Good God Facebook. Go ahead and click that like button on Facebook. Appreciate you. All right, y'all ready to rock and roll? Let's get this party started. Someone called me yesterday, and they were commenting on how I refuse to commentate on all the latest happenings going on right now. But at the same time, where they understood why, my reasoning why, and I'm very convicted by that reason in this season of my life. It's not that I might not go back, but in this season of my life, I'm not doing it. But they said to me that, you know, your voice is needed though. How you say things, how you put things together is very needed because all of the things going on right now, um, is connected to spiritual abuse. And let me tell y'all this real quick. If you ever want to convince someone to do something, you must learn how to speak their language. He wasn't pushy. We were having a conversation, a dialogue back and forth. And all he had to say was, you know, all of this is connected to spiritual abuse. But he didn't say it as a point to sting. He was just talking. Little did he know. And I think I cut him off. He was talking. And I said, you know what? In the middle of what he was saying, and I didn't mean to, but it's like I had to get it. I said, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to review the abuse series. And so for those of you that have not seen it, this is your opportunity for the entirety of the next couple of days, all the way until we're done. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to go ahead and review episode 9. That is the expose video. But I will not be covering the actual, you know, I was screaming these names out, and then we won't be showing pictures and all that. We're going to stick to the teachable parts of that video because I don't want that to be a distraction. Because if we start, if we watch that whole video, it's going to turn messy so quick. We don't need that. Okay. We don't need that. All right. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm going to be stopping and starting as I do with all reviews. Y'all ready? You all ready? Yeah. Just being me. I got to figure out how I can do it and it makes sense. Right. And let's be honest. And y'all, I'm going to take my time today because I already don't feel like this. Sincerely, I don't feel like this. So let me take my time and get my wheels to turning. Here is the reality that a lot of people won't say. Okay. Can I keep it a buck? And this is not everybody, but this is, in my opinion, most. They don't really care about Tiffany Montgomery or Brian Karn or Rod Parsley, but they use them as the draw. So, for example, I could teach for 2 weeks on this Brian Karn thing and break down how all of this is going, why we got here, how he's handling it, how to watch in the coming days, whether he's being sincere or not. 2 straight weeks. But I won't get the droves of viewers unless I plop his face on the thumbnail. So your average content creator, when something happens to a more popular figure, we get excited. It ain't just the conviction of the message. We know, it's on. You plop certain people on the thumbnail, you ain't gonna have no problems with views. So it is a interesting place to be in. One thing that I'm going to start doing is building my channel off of me and not the content. Why? That way I'm not beholden to the content. Another thing, once you get started in exposure, whether it's secular or religious space, you have to keep on exposing. And I don't want to be a slave to any type of content. I don't want to be a slave to spirituality and consciousness, and I don't want to be a slave to exposure. I want this to feel organic. I always have a message in my heart to share. I enjoy connecting with you guys digitally, and I want to keep it like that. So it might be a challenge, and it's going to take a little while for me to grow a platform. The devil is a liar. It is not going to take me a while. I have to be okay with growing the platform differently. And let me be honest. You know what? I'm about to come up on something. Walk with me, y'all. Walk with me. Yeah, here we come. All right. I'm warming up now. Also, let's keep it a buck. Y'all know I wasn't doing that kind of what Juanita Bonham was doing and this one was doing in the beginning after I dropped that video. I said I'm going to do one interview, one live, and I'm going back to soul healing, which was I was doing. We did the spirituality and sexuality thing. But guess what? We realized what nobody watching. Now, I could have done one or two things. I could have stayed the course, changed some things, flipped some things, and steadily and practically grew my platform, or did what I did and flip it and go to exposure. We ran the heck out of Tiffany Montgomery. That was a highlight on this platform, and the Hilliards. Highlight of this platform. And then right after that, T.S. Madison. We had a generational run last year around September or so. And then we've been doing what we're doing, right? But when seasons change, now your YouTube channel is beholden to your seasons. Okay. When you are someone that do a lot of shifting and changing and flowing, you must build everything around you to that, not the opposite way. You hearing what I'm saying? If you know that you're liable to get on your face one day and God said A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you need friends that can go at that flow. You need a job that goes with that flow. You need the kind of finances that can handle that kind of flow. That's why it's important to be your authentic, unique self in how you connect with people, how you connect with yourself, how you run your money, so that you can be you and not hinder things around you. Everything is in alignment to your authentic flow. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense what I'm saying? If y'all hearing what I'm saying, drop 3 green hearts in the comments real quick. Because y'all quiet, and I am liable to turn this. I'm telling you right now, don't fuss, Vincent. I don't feel like doing a monologue today, so y'all quiet like this. I'm cutting this off and going to clean my room, which is what I want to do tonight. I promise to God I will. Let's see here. This is good. Okay, good. Thank you, Rita. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, I am not in the mood, so I don't feel like monologuing today. So I need y'all to talk to me. So that's a real thing. You got to be in the flow, and you got to construct your life around the flow. And if you do that, then you don't have to do like me and stopping and starting and figuring out and stuff like that. All right? No, for real. So let me tell you what that's about. Because I'm doing this on purpose. And let me just talk I'm coming, y'all. The video is only 9 minutes. I am purposely telling y'all how I feel today, not for y'all, but for me, because I'm working on learning how to be high level and do ministry and grow this platform and grow my business and still be in contact with my feelings. And I don't always do that. Sometimes I turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on. So I'm coming in here reminding myself to keep me alive while I'm doing this. So I am going to be very honest. So today I was saying to myself, okay, Vincent, I'm a little triggered, right? And the first thing I wanted to do was eat a lot of food. And I said, okay, you can't do that, Vincent. Cannot do that. All right, bet. I said, okay, what can I do? Then I thought, maybe I should go buy a vape, just smoke it 2 or 3 times and throw it away. You know, Vincent, you cannot waste money. You know you ain't gonna smoke it 2 or 3 times. So then I said, what can you do today that will make you feel good? And I said, I know what I can do. I can clean my room. Because it's crazy, but I'm trying to put you guys that deal with this guy on game. Something that simple for me really makes me happy. But what's going to happen is I'll go to bed tonight and I wake up, I'll get a cup of coffee and I walk back in my room. I'm like, clean my room. Yes, sir. So I'm cleaning my room today symbolically for a lot of things, but just simply because it's something I can do that makes me happy without doing destructive things like overeating, getting a drink, buying a cigarette. Y'all know what I'm saying? So that's why I am cleaning my room today. So this show is in between me doing what's going to make me personally happy. So I need y'all to talk to me today. Okay? All right. All right, let's get into it. Oh, Lord, we got to start strong. All right, let's go.
I experienced verbal abuse, physical abuse, and then my uncle would come back and forth. And so the sexual abuse started again.
Is that all you saw in me? Was that I was an easy target?
Anything that seems like validation or anything that seems like, you know, I'm worth something, you hold on to it. You latch onto it with everything you have.
And not truly understanding how it was playing into relationships that I had, mostly kind of with family or friends. I didn't really get engaged in too many romantic relationships.
So if you think about perhaps domestic abuse or religious abuse, religion is used as either a cover for that or a justification for that.
So FYI, these were real stories. Well, no. Two of the things were my voiceover and someone else's voiceover. Everything else were real stories of people that we literally stole their testimonies off of YouTube to use them for what's the name? All right, let's keep on going.
Victim, a person who is deceived or cheated as by their own emotions or ignorance, by the dishonesty of others, or by some impersonal agency.
The sooner you walk into the full awareness of who you are and where you are, the sooner you can pivot and choose the path to your healing. What has happened to you may not have been your choice, but you can choose how and when you'll heal from it.
Okay, that's a very important part. It might be one of the most important parts of this show. What happened to you was not your choice. Oh, you know what? Okay, yes. Hold on. Thank you, Cohort. And for those of y'all that's not watching, but you're listening, she suggested a trigger warning be up here. Okay, thank you. I agree. What happened to you was not your choice. And there are some of you, some of us, who carry what happened to us as if we asked for it. And we carry the guilt of it. We carry the pain of it. I'm about to say something a little strong, but I need to say this. In this trigger warning, I say this sincerely. There are some of you that were abused in a certain kind of way, and you enjoyed it. It doesn't mean it's any less abusive. And you are a victim. You are a victim. There are some of you, you were very feminine. You were men and very feminine. Well on your way to being a good old homosexual, whatever. And an older person saw that and took advantage of it. You did not lure them in. You did not seduce them. It was the opposite. I saw a comment on TikTok. That said, an adult is never slow enough to be caught by a child. In other words, no, she was chasing after me, or he was chasing after me, and I was telling them to stop, and they wouldn't let me go. An adult is never so slow that they can be caught by a child. That's not how that works, ever. Ever. Now let's talk power dynamics. Let's talk power dynamics as it relates to the church, because I was talking adult to child. But if they are pastor and you are member, I do not care. I do not care. I do not care. They are in the wrong. I don't care if it's consensual, because one party was supposed to, if they were going to accept the responsibility of the position, one of the things that they were supposed to accept is how to handle temptation. Let me set up a scenario. Woman joined the church and she wanted the pastor. So she started flirting with the pastor. There was no such thing as pastor didn't know she was flirting, and all of a sudden she made a move and caught him off guard after he preached a long message and his walls was down and spirit was weak and he just got her. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. And most people will gaslight you with a purpose-filled ignorance. You got to watch people like that. They always never know what's going on around them. Never know, but they always in something, but they never know what's going on around them. I would have never, I didn't even think about it till they said something, or I would have never touched them, but when they touched me, something just turned on. No, you're willfully ignorant because you hide behind your ignorance so that you can play innocent if something comes out. So you got leaders that will literally set themselves up around you in a way that makes them accessible to you, hoping you make the move, you cross the line as some kind of security or insurance if something goes wrong. That's a real thing. And even in those cases, that's still abuse. The student, I don't care if the student is 17 years old and very mannish, the teacher takes on the responsibility of keeping the lines drawn. In the church, I don't care if the pastor is 30 and the other person is 46. It don't matter. If you don't know how to say no, if you don't know how to draw boundaries, stop pastoring, period. Or set up systems that don't get you in those situations. It is never, ever okay for a leader to find him or herself in situations like that. You want to lick wounds, go to a pastor's group and do it. Oh, Lord. That ain't cool. And I'm not calling names. Not calling names. I'm 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 not calling names. But let me say this. Without even looking into a situation that's current right now. So I can't talk about the person because I haven't even, I don't even want to hear, I don't even want to hear it. So I didn't even look into it. It's wrong. It's dirty dog wrong. And I was looking at comments and people were saying, well, if the pastor is single and he's not cheating, then it shouldn't be an issue. The main issue is this. Let me tell you the main issue in this. He's crossing the line with someone that gave him their trust. It is a breach of trust. It is a breach of the power that the person has been given. If somebody would have exposed this person that was a CEO of a company, I would be like, no, whatever, who cares? And let me say this. If you are going to date somebody, connect with somebody inside of your power realm, you need to have a real conversation about that. No, let's talk about this. How can we set this up that it's not breaking principle? Let's see. I once heard a pastor say that he travels with security to keep his name clean, the short version of the statement. Yeah, because if you already know you can't handle that kind of stuff, then set up a system. But Yeah, so I want to make sure that that's clear because I think a lot of people be getting away, and I'm not talking about that current situation now, just be getting away with willful ignorance. All right, let's keep on going.
First off, I want to acknowledge that I see you. Congratulations. You made it. Many didn't.
I hate that that producer had me so tied to a goddamn leash because it seems so robotic to me. But I needed to because I was not the guy I am right now. But oh my God, it's sort of cringy to me how we did it. But nonetheless,
You may not feel your best right now, but start giving yourself credit. It took strength to make it to this moment. This moment is called opportunity. Here is your sign to move forward or permission for you to get past this. Admit what happened. Confession is not admittance. You may have told someone what has happened to you, but now you have to acknowledge that you allowed it to happen to you. Don't allow the embarrassment that comes with admitting the endured abuse to quiet your experience or your story.
did y'all hear that? That was a little deep. Don't allow embarrassment so you can confess what happened, but not admit the truths about what happened. And that's why I don't like that other group over there who's doing all this exposing on this one person, because I feel like there's more confessing than admitting. And the deliverance is in the admitting that as good of a person as I think I am, I allow this. As much as I would like to think I'm bigger than this or I'm better than this, there's something in me that's just like this, and that's how it got in. That's how it happened. And I really want to eradicate embarrassment when it comes to confronting the abuse that you caused and the abuse that you endured. I need to say this, y'all, and this might come across strong. If you endured abuse, 9.9 times out of 10, you have caused some abuse as well. And that's why it's dangerous to stay in the victim space so long, because the victim space will make you so closed and hard and selfish that sometimes we abuse people emotionally. We don't let them in. We close down. That's a form of abuse too. You might not harm people, like talk behind their back, but you abuse them emotionally because you want them to love you until a certain part, and then you close down. And then you open back up, and then you close down. And you open back up, and that is hurtful. That's abuse. There are people that you're in intimate relationships with that you don't have conversation with and connection because of what happened to you. And you love them, and they know you love them, but you still are not able to communicate effectively about almost anything. That can be abusive. So I know this can be painful. I know admittance can be disturbing. But do you want to cause on other people the thing that happened to you? Because abuse is abuse, whether you wanted to do it or not. And I need to stay there for a second. And I think that's something else we do. We tier abuse based on whether or not we meant to do it or not. That's not how that works. That's not how it's often received to the abused. It does not matter your intention. It does not matter whether you meant to do it or you knew any better. They were still, or they are still being abused. There is a responsibility to this, y'all. That is deeper than just, I don't know. And I think that's what the guy was trying to tell me when he was saying about my voice and how I approach this. This is just deeper than just a scandal. There are people, there are leaders, whether they're parents, teachers, or preachers. You don't mean no harm and you are being reckless because you got a pure heart, yet you're still doing what happened to you. Abuse is abuse. And the way, one of the main ways, if not the number one way to heal from abuse, is to admit. As I am growing and evolving, there are some things I did in 2024 you could not pay me to do in 2025. There were some positions I took in 2024 that you could not pay me to take in 2025. And I'm not proud of it at all because it looked like my abuser. It felt like my abuser, whether I meant to or not. So there is a confrontation that you have to have with yourself when you want to heal from abuse. I'm about to say something that can be very triggering and very strong. So some of you might want to sort of brace yourself. The confrontation that you're going to have is a confrontation with you, but in another way of looking at it, it's the confrontation of your abuser that lives in you. That's tough. That's tough. Because I know we didn't ask for it. I know we did not ask for this. I know we did not wake up, come out of our mother's womb begging to be verbally, spiritually, sexually, or physically, emotionally abused. I know, but I got to tell you this because if I don't tell you, you're going to repeat the cycle over and over again because no one really wants to get into the nitty-gritty. You got to face your mama in you. I know your father is or was deadbeat, but he's in you. Can I tell you another way he or she is in you? You parent the opposite of how they parented, which now becomes an overcorrection. You're basing your parenting on a landmark, them. So you're still parenting through them. You're still parenting through the experience. You're not parenting in spite of the experience. You're not parenting based on the wisdom of the experience. You're literally abusing by overcorrection. They should have gotten fussed out a couple of times. They should have been disciplined properly, but you were so afraid that you were going to be mama or daddy, you did not discipline them at all. And abuse sometimes is not correcting, just like it is overcorrecting. Whew. Some of you were raised poor in poverty. So you save every single dime you have. and you don't know how to enjoy your money, you're still in poverty. You have $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 liquid in investment properties, and still scared one day you're going to wake up and it's gone. You're still there, friend. You're still there. You got to heal from that abuse. And the first thing you got to do is admit the abuser still lives in me. The abuser is still controlling how I live my life. Okay. All right. Is that too heavy? Because that feels heavy. If y'all let me know if that's too heavy. Please text me. I put in the comments because I'm serious. That feels heavy to me. That feels heavy. I'm waiting on the comment. I know it's a little bit of a lag, but I really want to know because we could stop it. Do we need to go to commercial break? Do we need to add the prayer thing in here to light it up a little bit? Are y'all all right out there? That's heavy. Okay. Okay. It's heavy, but you're helping somebody. Yeah, it's heavy. All right. I'll tell you what, let's breathe for a second. I'm going to go to commercial, just clear the air a little bit. I won't do announcements. Then we'll go back. We'll come back and continue the video. Okay. All right. I'll be right back, y'all. Don't go nowhere.
SafeSpace, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that SafeSpace has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the SafeSpace private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the SafeSpace universe has to offer.
Okay, that was a nice little break. That's a nice little break. All right, let's keep on going here. Let's keep on going. And for those of y'all that's coming in, trigger warning. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Feeling powerless at one point is a hard pill to swallow. However, the beginning of regaining your power is in your admission. Your life is not where you want it to be, but give yourself grace. Why? Because while others were living, learning, and thriving, your energy was spent surviving and treading confusion. Don't beat yourself up for where you are currently.
Avoid. All right. Did y'all hear that? Don't compare yourself to other people. Everybody didn't go through what you went through. So the times where some people were moving forward in life and enjoying relationships and making the messes and making mistakes and they've learned, you were simply trying to stay above water. So don't allow people to make you feel like you're so behind. You know your story. All right, let's get into the void here.
A completely empty space in your life, manipulated by your abuser to control you.
It is your responsibility to uncover how you got here. Finding yourself in a position to be abused is evidence that there is a void. Love or acceptance, loneliness, extreme poverty or neglect, homelessness, father trauma, fatherlessness, low self-esteem, rejection, desperation, or longing for an opportunity, and so much more. All these are points of access. A predator leans into your void to facilitate an environment for you to lower your inhibitions. You have a void, and those same voids are the seat the predator sat in, to then only weaponize them against you in a mastery art of manipulation and gaslight. You have nowhere to go. If you leave here, your life is over. No one loves you like I love you. And this is how you treat me? The truth is, your victimizer appeared as or with solutions to your needs, or more plainly, adapted the role of void filler in your life at some point. As your voids were being filled, abuse ensued simultaneously. This is the foundation of imprisonment. Many days you find yourself at a standstill where you feel stuck. You are uncomfortable and you're ready to leave, but you believe you can't. Bound to a mental, emotional, or even physical prison. As you are watching this, if you realize you are a victim, your way out is the realization that you hold all authority. The abuser didn't earn said large position in your life, but something in you gave them the power to exist as the master puppeteer pulling every string. Their superiority is fictitious and based on your learned helplessness. Take your power back.
Moving forward.
All right. I decided to let that go all the way through before I stopped. We're going to be here for a long time. Woo! Learned helplessness. Do you know what learned helplessness is? Learned helplessness is imagine a horse tied to, let's see if y'all can see this here without me turning, this little tripod here, right? And the horse not realizing that all he got to do is just walk away. But the horse learned how to be helpless, being tied up all the time. And that's how most abusers do you, through learned helplessness. To the point, people are like, well, you was grown. You could have left, but learned helplessness. Also, abusers, a good abuser, is very discerning of your voids. One of the main things they're going to do is fulfill your void. And as I said, while they're fulfilling your void, simultaneously, they start abusing. They start using. So by the time you look up, you're stuck. You're 100% in their talents. Let me bring it to a more practical thing in the church space. Ain't no other pastor preaching the truth like this. I'm your spiritual father. You ain't gonna be. I heard a man rebuke a guy out in the open, and he literally said, "Can't nobody prophesy over your life like I can, because you my son." That is spiritual abuse. A learned helplessness. So let's just say that guy stays in that church 10 years after that. Then he leaves. And then the question that everybody asks, why didn't you leave before? You was grown. That's not how that works. Because every time this guy might want to leave, he got to think, but I need a prophet in my life. There is no other prophet like this prophet. And typically what happens is in this is why we got to stop victim shaming. Jesus. No, I'm not going to for that. Typically what happens is it takes a deep stab in the back for the person to wake up. It takes something so egregious, that they have no choice almost but to leave for the person to get enough courage to leave. It's almost like they need a reason to leave outside of the abuse. That's what happened to me. I should have been left. Didn't need to stay, clearly. But it took betrayal of my finances for me to be like, now hold up. And that's why, another reason why victim shaming isn't cool, because yes, you're right. She probably wouldn't have exposed him if he would have really married her. And I'm not talking about one particular situation because there's a million you could grab. Maybe Cassie wouldn't be on the stand or had tried to sue Diddy if he would have married her and calmed down, because he was filling her void. She was in love with the fulfillment of the void. So it took the kind of betrayal to realize, oh, shoot, this ain't love. They wouldn't. Oh, no. So typically, exposure is going to come around some kind of betrayal. So the betrayal in and of itself cannot be in a proof if the exposer is being honest or not. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So let me give an example. You got a man and a woman the woman is the side piece. Well, let's flip it. The man is the side piece to the woman. And they've had a relationship for 5 years, and she's been promising and promising and promising she's going to leave her husband. And one day, the man wake up and realize, hold on a second. You playing me. You had no intentions of leaving him at all. Probably about that time, she's so used to abusing him, leading him on, that she probably was like, yeah, you're right, but I still love you. He gets so frustrated and mad, I'm telling everybody. That does not make him less of a victim. He believed the lie. So we got to stop. Because I remember one person had came on here and was sharing their experience. And then one of the people in the comments, the first question was, well, did you sleep with him? That don't mean nothing. All right, let's keep going.
Moving past difficulties, traumas, or setbacks. A willingness to let go of the past and embrace change or new opportunities.
Be angry, but do not remain angry. Don't give into the pressure to forgive immediately either. Now is your time to reprioritize. Make focus your portion, your purpose, power, and very reason for living now takes precedence. Process through the pain, but don't get stuck in your pain. The pain and the abuser are synonymous. You cannot allow them to hijack your mind through your pain. Move through it. Healing is your path towards wholeness. How can you heal? Honesty, journaling, and of course, therapy. Talking it out. If not with a close confidant, just say it to yourself. Let the words out. Processing is important. Find your connection to your tomorrow. Begin thinking about your future. What do you want to do next? What do you want to accomplish next? Give yourself permission to become undone, to get messy. Take the opportunity to rebel against the confines of the abuse, abandoning all you acquired during learned helplessness boot camp. Go back home, whether that's literally or figuratively, connecting back to the place, people, or things that remind you of your true self. Isolation is over. Redefining who source God is in accordance to how you identify. Spiritual alignment involves recognizing your source. Healing is really the journey back to your true self. A lot of what I just listed seems so far-fetched, but this list is a reality to your restoration.
What's this prophetic notice? Oh, Lord.
You have to trust life again. If the abuse left you untrusting, defy it. Trust again. If it has left you numb, lean into consciousness. The more you heal, the more you'll feel. As a victim, you are going to have to divorce the covenant you made with your victimizer, holding secrets. You have to talk. Most of you that have made it this far in this video, you are currently a victim, or you are currently healing from being a victim. And I want to say again, I see you. Do not get stuck. This is your prophetic notice. Move forward. The pastor did it. Move forward. Daddy did it. Move forward. Your mentor did it. Move forward. Your boyfriend did it. Move forward. You are more powerful than you know. Now it is time to harness all of the power that your source has given you and put in you. All of the focus and energy in your being, and break free forever. I believe in you. I know you can do it. And congratulations in advance.
So as it is.
Nope. Do not go there. We already did that one. All right, guys. And that is episode 2. There's a couple of things I wanted to say. Your pain and your abuser can easily be synonymous. I want to share this with you guys really quickly, then we're going to go. Your pain and your abuser can easily be synonymous. What do I mean? You can cut off from your abuser, but if you're still holding on to the pain of it, if you're not actively working towards moving forward, it could feel like you're still connected to them. If that is enough to get you to face this and confront this, it's so that you can rid yourself of them, the control over their life. Another thing I heard in that, give yourself permission to be undone. I need to, man, y'all hear me. There's something else that's missing in this culture. Everybody want to be stoic. Everybody want to look like they're in control. Nobody wants to be undone. There are some of you that could easily be holding back your healing because you care too much about how you're seen. And it's keeping you boxed in how you express yourself. The problem is 9 times out of 10, the very people that you don't want to see you in an undone state are probably the people that helped housed your abuse in the first place. If you unravel and people turn on you, they were not in your corner. Matter of fact, I don't know if you can truly call them a friend or family if you cannot unravel around them. And some of you, I feel this quite strongly, you gotta let this consciousness of control go. Or even in your most weakest spots, you're robotic. Cry like. That's why, oh Lord. Ooh, that's why, interesting enough, I'll save that for another community. Don't isolate. That's tough for me. I'm an isolator. Like, I am an isolator. I'm an isolator. And to be honest with you, I need to stop doing that. But I am an isolator. I'll isolate quick. And somebody would look at me and say, look at him, just a little peaceful, minding his business. And I'm peaceful, but I'm isolating. Something I did in last October that really, really helped me, and I probably need to do it again. Every Friday or Saturday, I made myself go out, and I could not come home until I talked and had a complete, full conversation with a stranger. And I did that because I know I'm easy to isolate. And it's about time to do that again. And I don't care where I went or how I went. The goal was you cannot come home until you spark up an organic conversation with a complete stranger. And I did it for the matter of fact, the entire month of October, I did it. Literally. I need to do that again. Do not isolate. For some of you, not all of you, your isolation is not peace. It's retreat. I'm going to say this again. There are some of you that's watching me. Your isolation is not peace. It's retreat. Almost done. We're going to go. The prophetic message, trust life again. Trust life again. And I think I said that, I even was on the phone yesterday, or I said this yesterday. Most importantly, the way you divorce, oh God, y'all hear me, please. Please hear me. The most important thing I'm probably going to say today. The way you divorce the covenant with your abuser is to no longer hold the secret. Do you know that if you are holding the secret of your abuser, you're literally in a contract with them? I'm going to say it again. If you are holding the secret of your abuser, you have a covenant created with them of silence. They ain't talking and you ain't either. You're literally still in a form of a relationship with them. They would not have done it to you if they did not believe you were capable of shutting up. It is imperative that you talk. It is imperative. Now, you ain't got to start a YouTube channel and scream in the mic like me. But it is imperative that you tell your story, albeit whether it is a friend or a confidant. You need to talk. I need to say this. There is no such thing as it's old, it's expired. Girl, that was 10 years ago. You still got to talk about. That's not how that works. You need a community of people around you that are willing to listen to you for as long as it takes. Because there's some people that they want to talk about it, but they're afraid it's going to make them look weak, or like, you ain't over that yet. Can I say something real quick? Hold on. Somebody put on Twitter, if you have a hard time getting over your ex, you have low self-esteem. And I stopped and I thought, I said, is that true? That's not true. Let me tell you why. No one heals at the same pace. No one relationship is the same. So for someone to put a blanket statement out there, if you can't get over this or that, you got low self-esteem, is malpractice. There are people that can get over it quick, And there are people that it takes years to get over it, and neither is wrong. You have a right to heal at your own pace. And there are some of you that need to go back to the beginning. It's been 10 years ago, but you healed at someone else's pace and you didn't complete your whole healing process. Go back and start over again. It'll do yourself some good. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed this today. We'll be tomorrow. Now, tomorrow is my mother's birthday, and we're going out to celebrate at 6:30. Yeah, I'm sure just being me. I'm sure because it don't feel good saying it. Yeah. And for those of y'all that are listening and not watching, just being me says, you're telling the truth, but that didn't feel good. Yeah. Yeah. I bet. I bet. I bet. I understand that. I understand that. And I apologize. Never my intention to trigger anyone. But I feel like some of this stuff is not said enough. It's not. I think sometimes we get caught up. I'm saying we, the entire culture, this American culture we're in, with the fairy tale of life. It's ugly. It's so ugly. I think the way that you get beauty out of life is learning how to trick the ugly out. Do you know how much pain our mothers went through to birth us? Birthing is a near-death process. When we started teething, they call it teething, we're miserable. We have fevers. We're crying as children. And the only thing that's happening is we're naturally growing. And so because we don't talk about that enough in a very human way, we set people up for trouble. There's a reality that I am learning over and over and over again, like I'm just really getting in me. Some of this stuff, these fairy tales, you get into your psyche. I know you're crying, but if you just hold on, God gonna bless you. No, you got to do more than hold on. You got to do some work. For the next 10 people that jump up right now in 30 days is going to be different. No, malpractice. You really gotta face the dragons of life. And these dragons are big, not because you're cursed. These dragons are big because we allowed them to grow this size right in front of our faces. And we have manipulated and walked through life to not disturb the dragon. And every time the dragon gets disturbed, you get gaslit. See, that's why we don't let you come around us. Why you got an attitude? And you have not had permission to communicate, my dragon is killing me. And so you just go through this vicious cycle. Now we're in our late 20s, late 30s, late 40s, late 50s, late 60s, finally turning around and looking at the dragon. As we have trained everybody around us to treat us like we don't have one. Now we got to find new friends and find that. Why? We just now facing the dragon. I don't want another soul that's in an earshot of my voice to have to wait to face the dragon. But if you go ahead and face the dragon now, it might take 2 months. It might take 2 years. It might take 20 years. But the dragon gonna die. So this is the ugly side of healing. I did a teaching, 2 weeks ago? Healing don't have to hurt. That's one side. The other side is the healing that hurts worse than what it should, because they taught us everything but how to face the dragon. Watch this. The dragon would come up and we would fast. The dragon, the manifestation of the dragon is a high sex drive. We on our face crying because we don't feel worthy because we want to have sex. And it was never about that in the first place. The dragon comes up and it looks like overeating or overworking or over momming or over daddying. And we don't even realize no matter what we do, it ain't even affecting the dragon because we are more connected to the manifestation of the dragon than the dragon itself. Because religion and our culture does not teach you how to face the dragon. Religion and our culture teaches you how to appear dragonless. So we're going to only attack the things that make us look like we have a dragon. We don't never really face the dragon. Girl, what's wrong with my flesh? I'm all over the place. I'm in heat. What's wrong with me? The blood of Jesus. You're hurting. You're in pain. And you're worried about a silly sex drive. Or whatever it is. You got to face the dragon. All right. I'm done. We've been on here an hour. Oh, my God, an hour and 22 minutes. Love y'all long time. Thank you so much for rocking with me today. If you want to be notified when I come live, where we're at, text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658. I need, where am I at? 3.5 of you. 3.5. Is that right? Yeah, 3.5 of you to send $10 and help us reach our goal today. 3.5 of you to send $10 and help us reach our goal. The Cash App is SafeSpace VTH. PayPal Zelle is info@VTerrillHill.com. And the Venmo is @VTerrillHill. SafeSpace VTH is the PayPal. Info@VTerrillHill.com is SafeSpace VTH is the Cash App. PayPal and Zelle is info@VTerrillHill.com. And the Venmo is @VTerrillHill. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. If you want to send me something nice, I'll open something nice. P.O. Box 221, Wissett, North Carolina, 27377. P.O. Box 221, Wissett, North Carolina, 27377. Join the private community. We will not be doing an after show today because I am going to be cleaning my room. Listen, I would go live in the after show and clean my room at the same time, but I will be in that room for 3 hours, talking with y'all for 2 and cleaning that room for 1. So that ain't going to happen. So that's the only reason I'm not going to do an after show today, because I really want to clean my room tonight. But you can join the private community because I'll be live every other time, or a lot rather, by clicking the Linktree link in the video description box of the video you're watching, unless you're on Twitch. Then you have to Google VTerrillHill to Facebook or YouTube. If you're live, moderators are putting the live YouTube link in the comments, live comments now. If you're on desktop or laptop of YouTube, you can click the join button up under that video, whether you're watching live or replay, all right? I have a spiritual community. I will be talking about the universal power of prayer at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. Thank you so much. I just need 2.5 of you guys to give $10. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. We'll be talking about the universal power of prayer part 2. We're starting with point 3, focus. Probably the most exciting point I've been waiting to teach about the focus of prayer and how it helps our focus. That's in the sacred space. You can join that private community by going to www. Please, I don't know why, but you have to put in www.joinsafespace.com. You get 4 days for free to try it out. So if you join tomorrow before 3 p.m., you can experience the teaching and Saturday morning prayer before you decide if you really want to stay or not. All right. After that is $9.99 a month. Info@VTerrillHill.com is my email address. I answer all emails. I didn't check one email today. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much. Those likes shot up really, really good. Thank you so much for liking this. All right. Let's see what y'all were saying in the comments here. No after show, but understood. If I can get through this room quick, I'll hop on. Awesome breakdown today. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, Just Being Me. Good night to you, Angel Harb. LaQuisha said this is sound doctrine. Dope. Dope. You're doing the Lord's work. Yeah. And I'm glad about it. And I'm glad. I'm GLAD glad about it. Y'all got a few June babies. Yeah, I'm a June baby. My mother's a June baby. I think that's it in my family. I know myself and my mom are June babies. Y'all, I will be 45 years old on Monday. Y'all, hold on for a second. Oh my God. Okay. Oof. Oh, I am going to be 45 years old on Monday, y'all. I don't know how to feel about that. Good God Almighty. Life changing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am going to be 45 years old. My little Gemini buddy. Oh, your daughter? Oh, thank you so much, guys. I just need 1.5 people now. Oh, 14 years old. That's good and grown. That's good and grown, Celeste, for Gemini. Let's see here. You look. I ain't gonna hold y'all. 2024 was the first time in my life I felt like I started looking at my age. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't one of them kind of people that's just gonna let age take over. You know, once my money get to a certain place, technology is going to be my preference. I'm gonna get on this thing. This camera's gonna something's different about him. Yes, everything's lifted. Everything. And no. Oh, I am going to money my way right back to youth. Tell you right now. I'm telling you right now. Grateful is how you should feel. Yeah, 45 is a big number. Listen, when my parents were 45 years old, they had 3 kids on their way to retirement. And they looked it too. I don't know why young folk look so old back then. You ought to feel good about it. You still here, ain't you? I mean, I feel good. Just 45 is a huge number. And one of the things I'm going to hold myself accountable to, I'm going to find a way to go on vacation in July for my birthday. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm getting on somebody's cruise or going to somebody's all expensive paid inclusive trip in July for my birthday. Watch what I say. Surely she didn't mean don't look it. She's probably cutting up. Happy birthday to your daughter, Celia. Yes, happy birthday to your daughter. Just joking. Love you. You look awesome. No surgery. You're blessed. Oh, I'm getting everything nipped and tucked. My entire body. Y'all think I'm playing. Just don't come here looking like Nene Leaks. Okay, bet. No, the thing is this. All I want to do is, I don't want like this. I want to lift this up. You see, just come back just a little bit. Straighten that up. I'm going to get this lifted up and more defined jaw. And then I'm going to get my teeth done. No veneers, proper teeth. I'm going to get my little pun. Somebody in college called his teeth little pun, but he had big buck teeth. I was like, you got big buck teeth. But anyway, I'm getting little pun dropped a little bit and getting everything straight. And then I'm getting my stomach tightened as much as I can get tight. And then I don't care about nothing else. I actually literally like being short. I absolutely like being short. Don't worry about that. I don't care about nothing else. I want my stomach as tight as possible, my skin drew back, my jawline defined, and my teeth correct. VT, it's really a blessing. Yes, please treat yourself. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. Celeste says, thank y'all. To a vacation trip, no surgery. Yeah, not now, but I'm telling y'all right now, I'm getting it. Oh, I am getting this entire body. Well, not the entire body. Again, my stomach. I don't care. Like, my body's great. My stomach, jawline. I'm getting my teeth done, and I'm getting gold grills. I don't care what y'all say. VTerrillHill is going to get some gold grills. Now, I'm going to have to get the cheap ones for now. But I'm going to come in here one day talking about, what's up? Lil Pun has took him in. Yeah, it's like I'm going to get a Lil Pun dropped to get the big pun. I've seen that. I really like my height. I think my height fits my personality. Like, I have no problems at all being short. I enjoy being short. Now you're doing too much. Oh, I am, y'all thought I was playing when I said that 3 months ago. I'm getting gold grills. To the point, when I was in Atlanta last time, I was hanging with one of my friends, and he had already got the information. We was on the way to the swap meet. Is that what you call it? The swap meet? What you call that place? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Not the swap meet, but the thing where they sell stuff. Hold on. VT, isn't there an age limit on wearing grilling? Whatever. The flea market. Yes. There's a flea market right down there by Decatur. You can get them for like $80, $90 to get the cheap ones. Now, what I was thinking about doing was getting just my fangs. So here and here, that would be dope. Now, y'all, come on. Y'all know that would be dope to have a single thing, 4 single thing here and here. My people, my people, my people, my people, my people, my people. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all haters. The flea, not the farmer's market. I can't go buy pomegranates. Go hard. I want grills, not oranges. But yeah, I'm definitely doing that because that's cheap. I can do that now. So I'm gonna do that now. It ain't gonna be that. It ain't gonna be that gold. Ain't gonna be that real. But that's gonna be dope. Oh, I'm also going to get VTerrillHill on this side in red all the way down. So right here, probably right here at my ear, is going to say VTerrillHill, like VTERR, all the way down. I'm doing that. I think I'm done. Unfortunately, I can see that. Listen, if you know me, if you think you know me, then you should know. Between now and about 3 to 4 months from now, I'm going to pop up on the screen with some more grills. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, but it's the truth. The grills, yeah, I know you're talking about the grills. Yep. But I want it red down here because, and the reason why I want it red, because I don't know if I've showed y'all, y'all see this? I have a random red thing right here. So I want the same color down there. Yeah. And I think that's it. Now the red tat, dope. Yeah, that's gonna be super dope. So I'm looking forward to that. I was gonna get what's the name here? A septum, but I'm not gonna do that. So you're all good. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I like to paint my nails. I'm gonna get back to that soon enough too. So there's a lot of expression that y'all don't know about me. You're gonna find out soon enough. VT, you need to get a what? What do you mean? You need to get a hobby. You have too much time on your hands to think about too much stuff. No, I don't. This is my expression, Angel Heart. Be rebuked. You're the first rebuke I handed out all day. Be rebuked. God dog it. Yeah, I think I'll be done after that. I want like black matte. I love a black matte nail. All black, tattoo, grills, a snatch chin, face back. Flat stomach. Over. Y'all know nothing about that. Y'all know nothing about that. Y'all know nothing about that. Express yourself going to clean your room. That sounds like somebody mama. Are you going to private space? No, Selena, I'm not going tonight because I want to clean my room tonight. I really want to do that for me, so I'm not going to do the private community tonight. The midlife crisis. Oh, you know what? That's so out of order. This midlife crisis sounds a hot mess. Help us. I just came in here at the wrong moment. What? When you wear those grills, I'm going to just listen and not watch. Y'all so out of order, bro. Listen, there ain't nothing that black matte nails second to none. Second to none. It's dope. And then I would get gel too, so they didn't chip. You get the gel, black matte nails, they last you about a week and a half too. Well, you need to fill in. Crazy enough. As long as you don't start looking like Birdman, I won't be able to watch you there. First of all, in order for me to look like Birdman, I got to be ugly. That's number one. Number two, I ain't gaining that much weight back. Number three, I am not getting no tattoo on my head. I think that's OD. I can't do that. That's OD. Oh no. But he did say if he finishes his room, he might come see us. Right. But the thing is, we basically doing what we would be doing on the private community now. So that's over. That's done. No, I don't know. I don't know face tat. I don't know face tat. I don't know face tat. I don't think I know face tat. All you need is a McCray wig to Nope. I'm not falling for that trick. Nope. I am not talking about nobody's spree, and you almost got me. Ha! But you're not gonna get me today. I got some questions though. Cause I mean, right, but I'm not doing it. Nope. Nope. I'm not doing that. No, sorry, Baba Jim.
Hey, that's what I do. How you get out of that stuff you be in? I know how to pray.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. That. Come on, man. Okay. That wasn't a question. I was saying not to get any faith. Well, you ain't got to worry about that. Y'all ever saw like back in the day when they would like make these not igloos, but they would take mud, right? And they would make these houses like in Africa. I've been to Africa before, and I went into these mud houses, and they would put it, and it would make it just enough water to make it really pasty, and they would build the house. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about? That's what that looks like to me. It looked like somebody put some mud together and was like, slap. All right, that's all I'm saying. Okay, we're done. Anyway, love y'all long time. Appreciate you. I'll see you. What is it? Sacred Spacers. I'll see you at 3 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow for the Universal Power of Prayer. Safe Spacers. I might be a little late because, again, we're celebrating my mother's birthday, but I don't see us being out there for no 3 hours. So I'll be back in time enough between 9:30 and 10 to go live for episode 3. And then we're going to just keep it going. All right. Love y'all long time. Be blessed. Bye.
SafeSpace, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that SafeSpace has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the SafeSpace private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the SafeSpace universe has to offer.